Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am doing the part 2 to the Dope Slimes review. If you haven't seen the first part, be sure to check it out. I will have it in my channel, obviously in a, not a folder, like the little playlist that I have. So definitely go check that out. This is part 2. So at the end of this, I'm going to give my full overall review of them. So without further ado, I'm going to get into this video. But really quickly, I just want to say, if you guys have not subscribed already and you want to see more of my slime shop stuff, whatever I do on this channel, my weirdness, everything that comes with me, the full package, and want to be part of my PJ squad, be sure to subscribe down below and let me know down below what you guys thought of Dope Slimes and the review and everything. And if you guys are interested in buying from him, or them, I should say, because, you know, so far it's been a pretty good experience, so just let me know what you guys think. So obviously, since I already did part 1, I'm not going to show the extras again, but the extras are pretty nice, just overall. And the first one I'm going to start with is the third slime from the, I don't remember what they call it, like a relaxing trio or something like that. And this one is the only one that pretty much stayed duo colored. I'm not sure why, but the other two were supposed to be, and they completely mixed. But this one was the one that I was most excited for, and this is the one I waited on. And this one is supposed to be scented lavender and rose, which it does pretty much smell like that. Like, all of them were really accurate to what they were supposed to be scented. They were all really nice memory dough slimes. I kind of tried to explain what it felt like in part 1. I don't know, I'm really bad at explaining the slimes, but they all smell great and definitely are super relaxing, especially during this quarantine. People really need to just relax and just enjoy their time at home with their family. Hopefully you are with family or with somebody that you can stay sane with. But yeah, so these slimes would definitely help during this time. Out of all of them, I think this one's my favorite, and I think I'm going to be playing with this one the most. So like the other two, this one did deflate at the beginning, but not nearly as much, so I'm actually not going to take off for it. I'm going to give this one a 5 out of 5. This next slime is the only one part of, not part of the trio that I got a 5 ounce of, because the 8 ounces were sold out. I was actually really sad because this is a full floam, and if you guys know, I absolutely love full floams, micro floams, all the floam stuff. I absolutely love, I don't know, I just really like floams and crunchy slimes. They're definitely my favorite. So I was super sad that this one was only in a 5 ounce, but I'm grateful that it was still in stock. So this is supposed to be scented, obviously, just like the name, and it does smell exactly like banana cream pie, and you guys might, kill me for this, but it, kind of smells like sunscreen. I have a really weird nose, I think, but it kind of smells like sunscreen. It is a super crunchy floam, and I love it. I love the little banana pieces, and I haven't taken the time to, appreciate the little logos that they have, but they're adorable. I love them. I love when people put, a lot of detail in the logos, because I don't know, it just makes it a lot better than just the name. I love the little drawings and different fonts and everything, so definitely the whole overall experience, without even touching the slimes, is already a 5 out of 5. So overall, I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. It does leave just the tiniest bit of residue on your hands. I'm not sure why, but the crunches are amazing, and it did deflate. So kind of a good and a bad kind of review, I guess, because the slime overall is amazing, but it did deflate just a little bit at the beginning, and then of course the residue. So I actually really enjoyed this one, and like I say with almost any banana slime, I'm really scared to try it. but like besides the banana pieces in banana cream pie, I actually like eating it. So I would definitely want to try this one, especially since it smells like it, and I I like the smell of sunscreen. I know my nose is really messed up, but I just really like the smell. This next slime is Texas Roadhouse rolls, and I was really excited to try this one because their rolls are legendary. I go there all the time just to have the rolls, and I love them, and the butter is great. And the way that they describe the scent, I just really wanted to try this slime. So the scent is like a mix of fresh bread and cinnamon, which like my brain can't decide if it smells exactly like the rolls or not at all. So I think I'll just make it safe and be in the middle so it kind of smells like the rolls. And this slime is like super thick, and I don't know, I love it. You guys, I've been filming for like 2 hours now. I think I need to take a break because I'm like slurring my words more than I normally do. You guys are probably gonna think I'm drunk. I promise I'm not drunk. But this slime smells really good. It's super thick, and I'm like really becoming obsessed with their clay slimes. I think they make their own clay, but it's super smooth and creamy and holdable, and I just really enjoy this slime. So of course, besides the deflation, I love this slime. So I'm going to give this one a 4.9 out of 5. This next one is Pink Strawberry Jelly, and they just came out with this one, their past restock, and I wanted to try this one for a few reasons. One, I like jelly slimes. Two, I love the huge female slices in this. They're awesome. And three, I really like strawberry. So I just really wanted to try this one, and I'm glad I got it because it is stunning. So here we go once again with the weird scent that I come up with. So this smells really sweet, kind of like strawberries, but there's like an aftertone of black olives. I amuse myself with how I describe scents, and I'm hoping I amuse you guys as well, because like I find them really funny, but I don't mean them in a bad way. Unless I like say it's a bad thing, I don't mean it like that. This one is kind of a bad thing because I absolutely hate black olives. They are disgusting. If you like black olives, good on you. My mom loves them. She could pop them like candy, but it's not really a thing for me. So the scent isn't really great for me. But as you guys know, I don't take off for the scent unless, of course, the scent is too weak. So this slime gives very good bubble pops. I love the little female slices. They're so great. But if you guys didn't notice, as I tried to show you, this gives quite a lot of residue off. So I'm not really a big fan of that, but I think that is pretty much the only problem with this slime. Maybe just a little bit of deflation at the beginning. No big deal on this one because like I didn't really notice deflation. I really don't remember if there was. You guys might have to remind me. But overall, I'm going to give this one a 4.5 out of 5. This next one is Frozen Lemonade Twist, and I'm so glad this one didn't mix because the mixing process looked amazing on Instagram, and I love the neon colors that this gives off. My camera can't really pick up neon colors like super well, but it is super neon and I love it. And what I want to explain, like all of them really have that kind of deflation problem, and it usually happens near the bottom. If you guys can't see, there's like a whole part missing, and most of these slimes do inflate, so I think they were put in here a little inflated, and so it's not too much of a big deal, but some of them have kind of bad deflation, so that's kind of why I've been taking points off. So overall, this slime is super beautiful. It became a like gorgeous color at the end. I'm not really a big fan of orange, but it's kind of an orangish pinkish sunset color, if I could describe it like that. And I know the camera probably doesn't pick it up, but some of the little pieces, they're like staying true to their original color, so there's still a bit of orange or a bit of yellow in here and a bit of pink. And I could definitely tell that there were 3 different scents. Once again, I think the yellow part smelled like cleaning supplies, the orange kind of smelled like artificial orange, and then the strawberry was more like a perfumey strawberry. It's really weird, but they combine to make a beautiful perfume scent. I keep saying beautiful, I'm sorry, I'm trying to find different things to say, but it's a really good scent, and it kind of does stick to me, but I do believe that it just needs to be a little activated, so I'm going to do that, and then I will rate it. So I was correct, I just needed to activate it a little bit, and this is just an amazing snow fizz. Snow fizzes are definitely becoming one of my favorite textures because, as you guys know, I really love crunchy slimes, and this is a crunchy slime, and I love it. It's definitely like really thick and great. So I'm going to rate this one a 5 out of 5 because the deflation wasn't bad at all, and I just enjoyed the slime very much. So this slime is called Just the Stuff, and obviously it's like the stuff from Oreos, and it's spelled exactly like how Oreos do it. I know a lot of people think that it's 2 F's, but I promise it's 1 F. Just like the other ones, of course, again, it deflated, but this one is a pure white slime, and I wanted to try this one because I love Oreos, and I wanted to try one of their clear white slimes to see if the price was worth it. So like most Oreo scents, this one is very diluted, I guess. It's not very strong because I do believe this is a glue-all base, and glue-all really comes through on slimes. A lot of people have trouble scenting glue-all slimes. I have trouble scenting them, and that can make them more expensive. So you kind of have to give and take with glue-all slimes, and it always makes me sad when it's an Oreo slime and I can't smell it very well because I love the Oreo scents so much. They're so good. They make my mouth water and crave Oreos so bad. But, you know, it kind of happens with glue-all slimes, so I will take off for it, but I won't take off very much. So overall, this is pretty basic. It's not the stretchiest slime in the world, but it is a glue-all slime. It's kind of like if somebody activated glue-all and then added just a little bit of lotion and a little bit of baby oil. So pretty much a basic slime. So I personally think it doesn't have that texture that's really going to wow me and make the price worth it. So I think it is just a little bit too expensive to me. And of course, the scent is kind of not there anymore, so I'm going to give this one a 4 out of 5. Still a good experience, but I think this slime could definitely use some work. So the last thing I just broke again. The last thing I am reviewing is not even a slime. It is one of their putties, which I was excited to try. Of course, like most putties, it is pretty expensive, which I can understand, especially because theirs are scented and everything. So this one is called Fairy Dust, and it is a 3-ounce. I love the way it's packaged, definitely professional, so I'm gonna have to like get this open. So here's the putty. It was pretty hard to get out of the container, but that's, I think, because I kind of opened it weird. But I could smell the scent before I even opened it, and it smelled pretty good. But now that I smell it up close, I don't really want to describe what this smells like. It's like if somebody vomited perfume because it smells really sweet, but it also kind of smells like vomit. So I might have to get back on how I like this scent, but I'm going to have to like mess with this and kind of warm it up. But just overall looking at it, it is a gorgeous slime. I love the little like iridescent flakes that are in it. So hopefully this lives up to like the putty that people are always playing with that I see, or maybe I had just gotten a bad one. I'm not sure yet, but let me warm this up. So this slime had, or I almost said, wow, I, like right before I started recording, I was like, do not say slime, do not say slime, and I said slime. So this putty has really nice bubble pops. I love all the air that gets into it. You guys are gonna have to tell me if I'm playing with this wrong, but like, even if I stretch it slow, or fast or anything. It still has like a ripping problem, sometimes completely rips. And I'm not sure if I'm really playing with it wrong because this one had really good reviews. I'm not sure if maybe I need to warm it up longer. Now that I'm filming, of course, the putty is behaving and not really ripping, but I kind of had a ripping problem right there. So I don't know if I'm ripping it too slow, too fast, or whatever. So if you guys know how to play with putty, do let me know. I'm going to just go ahead and give this one a 5 out of 5 because I'm not exactly sure how putty works like too much because I haven't really messed with like really good putty or anything, or maybe I just play with all putties wrong. Of course, I'm still not really a fan of the scent. It really does smell like vomit and perfume. Not so much on the vomit side, so more on the perfume side, but I can just still smell it. But overall, that's just the rating I'm going to give it, and that's just what I smell. So with that, that is the end of my part 2 review. Like I asked in part 1, I am experimenting. I am like cutting my ranting short and stuff like that, but some people like that. So I want you guys to tell me, do you like more detailed reviews so I could talk about like everything in it? Or do you want the shorter videos and like not as much detail? Just let me know down below what you guys think, but I'm going to end the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed part 1 and part 2. Just like quick thoughts before I end. Overall, I did like the experience. I think that they're overrated without being mean, because I think people hype them up too much. I think that a few other shops are definitely better, or maybe this was just my experience. I think that they have kind of a deflation problem. If you guys couldn't tell, most of them, if not all of them, had some type of deflation, which can be acceptable, especially with some of them, but out of all the slimes that I got, since all of them did that and a few of them mixed, I think that maybe they don't sell the slimes as fast as they think they will, and then they'll send out the mixed ones, which kind of takes away from the experience. So I don't really enjoy that very much, but my overall experience, I'm going to give them a 3.5 to 4 out of 5 because it was a very good experience. I loved the slimes and everything. They were super duper nice, but just because between the deflation problem and I don't know, just everything like that. They had really good shipping and everything. I love their screw top containers. I love their logos. I love everything. But I think that they're just kind of hyped just a little too much without, like, I'm not trying to be mean. I really am not. I'm like, personally, I just want to say I'm a really kind person. I just try to point out some things that they could fix. So if they fix the deflation problem and maybe dumb down on some of the prices, especially for, you know, like these that are super plain, I think that they would definitely get a 5 out of 5. So again, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this. So with that, I am signing off. I will see you guys in the next one.